Welcome back to the morning show. I'm hanging out with Helen Sedlar, the Executive Director of Mountain Family Center. But before we continue our conversation, big thanks to Jeff Davidson over at Hernando's Pizza Pub. Life's too short to eat bad pizza, and also some of the best wings in town. Check those guys out, open for dinner 363 days a year, one of which, one of the 2 days off will be this Sunday, Spring Splash Day. They love to reward their employees by having a wonderful, fun day to close the ski season. So have you eaten at Hernando's?
The Roma Sonoma's my favorite.
Ooh, I'm a Mediterranean guy, so, but do you dip your crust in the honey? That's the key.
I do.
Wheat crust or regular?
I like both. I get both.
Something about the whole wheat crust as dessert in the honey is one of the best things, best ways to finish a meal. But yeah, Hernando's Pizza Pub. So we're talking Mountain Family Center and all the incredible things you guys do for our county and how it's available to everyone, not just families, not just long-term locals. I mean, this is, if you're just living here 3 to 4 months working for the ski area or wherever you might be working, this is an opportunity to kind of help keep yourself a little more nutrition based and get through. Yeah. So let's talk the children. So we got a lot of cool programs going on with kids and keeping them
well fed and healthy.
Yeah.
So we've got several programs that we work with the local school districts, East and West Grand, as well as the preschools and the library programs. So we've got Eat, Play, Grow, Exploring Foods Together.
Not Eat, Pray, Love. Eat, Play, Grow. Okay.
So it's just both programs, Eat, Play, Grow, and Exploring Foods Together. It's just teaching kids to try new foods, but also how your body is affected by the type of food you put into your body.
So the kid that likes corn dogs and French fries and nothing else, it's trying to educate them that it's exciting and fun to eat other.
It's about balance too, and if you want to have energy for your body, if you're going to run around and play or ski or enjoy the summer activities too, it's making sure you're eating well so your body can keep up.
All right. Well, let's talk about totes. I know that was a big one.
So we've got the totes program. It's been going for several years now. It started as a pilot program in Kremlin, serving 55 kids, and now we're serving 500 kids on a weekly basis.
500 kids in the county, both east and west.
We're serving 85 out of that number over in Jackson County.
Oh, Jackson County, so you're even extending past Grand County.
Into Walden as well, yes.
And so how many families are affected by this?
Well, for the totes,
yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it would be close to 250 to 300 families because there are definitely several children in some households.
And how are they, how does this start? Is this identified by, teachers and faculty at school? Is that how they're, or is it the parents more seek this out from their side?
It's both, actually. It's open enrollment at the beginning of the school year, but at any time during the school year, if a family or a child expresses need for more groceries, then they can sign up for the program. We have volunteers, including the East Grand Middle School, that helps us pack over 250 totes each week.
So some of the students of the school are helping pack the totes.
For their peers and their community members.
And so on Thursday nights, we don't have school on Fridays, at least on this end of the county.
It's countywide.
West Grand, do they have Friday school?
They do not.
They do not either. Okay, so it is countywide, and on Thursday night you send home food for the weekend.
You bet. And so that's serving 500 kids during the school year. And those kids are often on free and reduced meals during the school year at school. So over a 3-day weekend, they're not having access to as much food. So they can take home a tote.
I see. So since they're getting nutrition throughout the week at school, this is a way for them to continue that through the weekend.
And we continue that through the summer months as well. It does go down to about 250 to 300 children during the summer months. And our location changes because schools aren't open.
Right.
So we work with the local libraries, social services.
And are you trying to get more food for the whole week during the summer months since they're...
It's a little bit more.
Okay.
So, or they can pick up a bag twice a week if they need to.
If they choose to. Now, is the, are you seeing an increase in, I don't know, enrollment or what the right term would be? Are you seeing an increase or kind of staying steady?
It's definitely increased. I mean, since we started at 55 and we're up to 500, one example is in Kremlin. Last year we were at 65 kids. We're now at 105.
How long has this program been going?
Almost 5 years.
Okay, so it's a relatively new program because we've obviously seen our local economy seems to be doing much better. So there's more jobs and people are keeping more steady hours. So I wasn't sure if that would help decline the need, but I guess as it's growing as well, it's kind of seeing both sides of it right now.
Definitely, and I think with seasonal work that affects a lot of households, and a lot of families that are struggling with rent or utilities are often having to choose between buying groceries or paying their bills.
Keeping the heat on, which is essential. We're kind of coming out of the deep freeze, but
Exactly.
But yeah, it's a long, cold winter, and it's very important. So.
It is, because we do have a lot of families that can see daylight through their roofs or cracks in the windows. So we unfortunately have some families that children are sleeping in their coats, hats, and gloves.
Yeah, that's just crazy to think about.
So, and with that, we do hand out about 400 coats for free
So you have
to
a
children.
program to get warm gear as well as backpacks, is that right?
Exactly. So every school year during the summer months, the Grand County Board of Realtors helps us put together backpacks for kids, and we can hand out anywhere from 300 to 450 each.
Now, are these new
fall.
backpacks donated, bit of both?
Brand new.
Oh, they are all brand new backpacks?
Brand new with brand new school supplies.
Where do these come from?
Donations.
Oh.
So we just do a community drive, and we'll have bin drop locations at several of the Grand
So instead of
Mountain
canned
banks.
goods, you can drop off backpacks.
Exactly. Or paper, pencils, rulers, everything.
Just any school supply of any sort. And what's that program called?
That's our backpack school supply.
Oh, well, that's...
It's pretty simple.
Yeah. Any other children's programs that you have going on that you'd like to mention?
So just the CATCH program, it's a coordinated approach to child health. We offer that over in Kremling. It's typically for kindergarten through 6th grade. It's an after-school program.
What are we catching?
We're catching, coordinated approach to child health. So it's basically offering children that could be latchkey kids, or there's not a formalized rec district over in Kremling. So this is allowing 35 to 40 kids every afternoon to come and have about 50 minutes of physical activity paired with a healthy snack.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So get them healthy lifestyle, you know, two key
Exactly.
ingredients, nutrition as well as activities.
You bet. And then we're currently working with the Granby Library District, and we're providing a fruit basket at the counter. So any child that's going there for reading hour, story hour, or after school
It's a nice healthy snack.
has access to healthy fruit.
Well, once again, Mountain Family Center is so much more than just the food bank. I mean, there's so many things that you're doing to help increase the wellness of all our children, families, and individuals that live in our county. So we're going to take one more break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit about fundraising and volunteers and kind of stuff like that, and how you can help the Mountain Family Center.
Definitely.
So once again, I'm hanging out with Helen Sedlar, the Executive Director of the Mountain Family Center. And this is both of us reminding you that life is too short to eat bad pizza. We'll be back in a moment. mountainfamilycenter.org.